Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. He'll try again, 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Gomes has it. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, and there's one away. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Stepping into the box, Josh Bell.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. In now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A changeup over the inside corner. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley head-to-head against Chris Archer. Just a 1-for-9. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Edwin Encarnacion. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. A
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So striding in, Yonder Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready, here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Alonso tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Digging in, Melky Cabrera. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Mercer is there. There's Harrison for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's a .333 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Dickerson, 28 years old. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes ball 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Number 65 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 65.
ready with another 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. In now for Cleveland, Yan Gomes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Gomes, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that's outside. He lost him. Ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. The second for 1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
Francisco Lindor.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. The 2-1 home. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out. Inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Oh, 2 to Jordy Mercer.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
One and 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polanco on the run, but this will wind up being a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopped toward the second baseman. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. He drew a walk his first time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Melky Cabrera.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly.
Ouch, that one hit him. At the plate, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pause and the 0-2 fouled away. The next 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Settling in now, Yan Gomes reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drives it out to deep right center field. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Starling Marte as we begin the top of the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Gomes gathers it. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Strike two.
I got to count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Very weakly on the ground.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Center fielder,
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Moran backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley. Triple homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 1-for-2 with a double on the ledger so far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Gomes has it, and he makes the throw to first. Harrison is retired, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And that's the second out. Up next for the Buccos, David Freese. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Right over the middle, knee high. And he struck him out. His 8th punt. Edwin Encarnacion now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Designated hitter.
And that one just missed outside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Edwin Encarnacion is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-2 to Alonso.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there. Riding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Mercer, 2 away now. Into the box, Yan Gomes. And they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. And try as he might. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready now, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Colin Moran.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Cervelli leads off second with nobody out. Spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Striding into the box, Jordy Mercer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Popped him up. Alonso in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Rajay Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Rajay Davis.
Line towards center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Back up the middle. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped him up. Ramirez onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Harrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Wind up and the 0-1. On the ground to third. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pulled the string and had him way out in front. Ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. One out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Melky Cabrera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
A ball and a strike now. Half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Jason Kipnis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Designated hitter.
First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Francisco Cervelli.
The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. There is Cabrera as he takes this one in, and the inning is over. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off for the Tribe, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Edgar Santana is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marte, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little chopper back his way. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Rajay Davis now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hey. 3-1. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heel?
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Standing in, Michael Brantley. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Michael Brantley.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in, Colin Moran. No hits to this point.
Leading out for the Pirates, third baseman, Colin Moran.
First pitch on its way. Hit to first. Alonso is there. The tag, and he is out. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit hard to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.